All right, so now we're going to be getting into the shadow work of wealth, the Taurus Scorpio axis. The Taurus full moon always illuminates its opposite, Scorpio, the sign of power, merging, and transformation. Together they hold the two halves of the wealth mystery. Taurus teaches us how to receive and hold, while Scorpio teaches us how to let go and regenerate. Under this full moon, as Venus, Taurus, and Pluto, Scorpio mirror each other, your relationship to money, pleasure, and control comes to the surface for healing. So we have the full moon in Taurus and the sun in Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. My dad's birthday was 2 days ago now. All right, so Taurus shadows the earthly attachments. All right, so this is a little recap, and then we're going to be going into Scorpio shadows, the energetic undercurrents. So, scarcity mindset, I must earn comfort. The fear of lack binds the root chakra and makes abundance feel conditional. The remedy, rest as ritual. Speak gratitude for what is already stable. Over attachment, if I lose it, I'll never have it again. The need to preserve becomes hoarding of things, people, or emotions. The remedy, release with ceremony. Trust the cyclical law of Venus. What is yours returns in a higher form. Century neglect, spirit matters more than body. The body denied, reverence becomes numb. The remedy, pleasure as prayer. Touch, scent, and taste are portals to divinity. Taurus shadows are healed through presence. By remembering that security is not built through control, but through connection to the moment. Scorpio shadows the energetic undercurrents. Where Taurus clings for safety, Scorpio clings for power. Where Taurus fears loss, Scorpio fears vulnerability. These shadows rule the hidden chambers of wealth. Debt, dependency, inheritance, and energetic exchange. All right, so number one, we have fear of powerlessness. If I don't control it, I'll be consumed. That is such a flippin' Scorpio thing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, if you know, you know. I'm going to take a moment. If you know, you know. All right. My Aquarian mind is already freaking out about Scorpio control. Anyway. All right. So the wound here. Scorpio's depth can become obsession. You may equate control with survival, managing others' emotions, hoarding secrets, or manipulating outcomes. This is the ancient trauma of betrayal, the fear that surrender equals death. God, this is so real. The truth. True power is transparent. Pluto's alchemy burns away false dominance to reveal energetic integrity. Influence through frequency, not force. When someone is extremely controlling, they're actually extremely insecure. Self-worth has nothing to do with control. Please keep that in mind. Transmutation practice. Sit in darkness. Visualize a black serpent coiled at the base of your spine. Inhale light through your crown. Exhale it down the spine until the serpent glows red gold. Whisper, power flows through me, not from me. As the serpent softens, control becomes coherence. Your magnetism expands without domination. All right, number 2, fear of exposure. If they see my weakness, they'll destroy me. Scorpio hides emotional truth behind armor. This concealment limits intimacy and blocks prosperity. because the universe cannot fill a closed vessel. The truth. Vulnerability is voltage. When you admit truth, even silently to yourself, or record videos on YouTube and not actually post them. Oh my gosh, that's so healing. I'm not going to lie. It's a thing. Like, if you just have to sit and like record yourself on video and listen to it back, it is so helpful energetically, emotionally. Like, journaling like is one thing, but actually like making videos is a whole different release. Like, try it. Try it. Energy begins to move again. Scorpio's gift is not secrecy, but sacred transparency. The courage to be seen in your transformation. Transmutation practice. Write one sentence beginning, "What I'm afraid to show is." Burn it under the moon safely. I'm such a pyro. Burn it under the moon safely. However you want to do that, but safely. And anoint your heart with oil. Whisper, I am safe being seen in evolution. Each confession opens a gate for new energy, the wealth of authenticity. I'm an Aries rising, man. I just can't. My Pluto's in Scorpio too. Yeah. All right. So attachment to suffering. Number 3, depth equals pain. Attachment to suffering. The wound. Scorpio's instinct to transform can become addiction to crisis. Unconsciously, you might recreate loss, conflict, self-sabotage, or drama just to feel alive. Pain becomes proof of power. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Scorpios are amazing at that. I have a wound with Scorpio a little bit. I mean, yeah. I just experienced a relationship with like a freaking stellium in Scorpio, and yeah, it's wasn't a very balanced in a healthy way. Scorpio, unfortunately. All right, so the truth. Depth is not destruction, it is devotion. Pluto does not demand endless death, it demands rebirth. You were never meant to stay in the ashes, only to learn how to rise again. So yeah, Scorpio goes from the scorpion that poisons everyone and itself with its own stinger, and then it evolves into the eagle, I believe, the eagle, and then the Phoenix Rising. So Pluto. I've got a Phoenix Rising necklace on right now, actually. I take transformation, self-transformation very deeply. I can be a burn it down type of person, but I've definitely like that's not healthy to entirely, when it comes to business, for example, don't burn everything down, just refine things. All right, so transmutation practice for getting sidetracked. Attachment to suffering. All right, so take a deep breath and say, intensity is my teacher, not my home. Touch the base of your spine and imagine fire turning to gold. The philosopher's stone within your body. Replace adrenaline with awe. Wealth multiplies when you no longer need suffering to feel significant. Integrative wealth reflection. Taurus governs possessions. Scorpio governs shared resources. Taurus asks, what is mine? Scorpio asks, what are we merging? Every act of exchange, financial, emotional, or sexual, is a dialogue between these two. When they are balanced, you become a living conduit of abundance. Taurus roots prosperity and peace. Scorpio multiplies it through circulation and transformation. Together they teach the ultimate wealth law. What I hold with love, I keep. What I release with faith returns tenfold. So Taurus and Venus can be possession, Scorpio and Pluto is transformation. Taurus, Venus, accumulation. Scorpio, circulation. Taurus, comfort. Scorpio, catharsis. Taurus, sensual enjoyment. Scorpio is sexual alchemy. Taurus is stability and Scorpio is depth. Taurus is peace and Scorpio is power. When these two collaborate, you transcend both greed and guilt. Money becomes a mirror of consciousness, a sacred current that reflects your self-trust and emotional integrity. This is the true alchemy of wealth under the Taurus-Scorpio polarity. To have it is to honor, to release is to renew. All right, so I'm getting like a quarter in here. All right, so I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to be back. This is going to be very freaking long, and I will see you in a minute.